Gemini placements, welcome to Ascending Spiritually. So this is going to be for October 17th through the 30th. Keep in mind that this is a general reading, which means not all the messages are going to resonate. The gender of the cards don't matter, and you may have to flip the roles. If you like information on personals, that's in the description box below. I do also have the manifestation oils that are restocked. I have one for love, money, abundance, protection, as well as enhancing your spiritual gifts, which I'm going to put some on right now because that helps me with my reading. If you want to purchase that, the link is in the description box below, as well as the link for the giveaway, where you can choose which oil you want to win, and I'll take that into consideration. So let's take a look and see what you guys have coming up. Six of Wands, Five of Wands in reverse, Ten of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, the Hanged Woman, Seven of Swords, the Tower, and Justice in reverse. Okay, so I don't know if this is happening to you or if you did this the other person. I'm just going to read it how it comes up. So we have the Seven of Swords, which is sneaky, lying, underhanded behavior. Someone did something, whether it was you or the other person, and they thought they weren't going to get away with it because they thought they were covering their tracks well. However, whatever it is that was conspired, it did occur. So if this was someone who was planning on cheating, yes, they cheated and they got away with it for only a specific amount of time, like maybe 3 hours, 4 hours, 5 days, 6 days. And ultimately the truth came to light. Whatever this deception was, it's now coming to light. It's now being uncovered. The suspicion is already there. There's also proof of whatever this this could even be someone who stole from you, whether they were stealing your time, energy, efforts, and you didn't know what their true intentions were because this person was wearing a mask. Well, everything is being uncovered. The Tower is a sudden and unexpected change that you don't see coming that disrupts not only your stability within yourself, but it disrupts the way that you see things. This is like a forced paradigm shift. Towers happen when you find out someone's lying to you, or they've been lying to you this entire time and you thought things were completely different. Or when you're with your partner and they suddenly cheat on you and this information comes to light. Or let's say, for example, you're dealing with a friend, they steal from you, it changes your complete viewpoint of the relationship. And this was someone that you held near and dear to your heart. They had some sort of long-term stability aspect in your life, whether it was finances combined, or this was a family member or someone that you viewed as family. But you're somebody who's stable. You have a lot of substantial money in store. So this could be you having a secure job, or you being someone who has been very stable with, maintaining a place to stay, and you're attracting someone, or you attracted an individual who was not in that energy themselves. However, they cloaked themselves to make you see them as someone that they weren't. However, this mask has fallen. So whoever it was that was selfish, getting their own needs met at the expense of the other person, there was something that was unjustified that was going on here, and this was only supposed to go on for a certain amount of time. So this is like a lesson that's learned. So if you're somebody who's constantly overgiving, putting other people first above yourself, you don't like to pay attention to the red flags and see things for what they are, well, you're going to attract someone who's conniving, underhanded, who is sneaky. They know how to use their looks and their charm to sway other people. You may be a masculine energy watching, and you dealt with a woman who was a snake, and this snake knows how to get what they can get from every other person. You're not this person's first rodeo. No, they do this to a multitude of people. You just unfortunately happen to be in this person's path. Although it is going to work your benefit, it's going to be beneficial to you because you're going to understand equal give and take, and you're going to understand the red flags of when someone in your life is not for you, or they're only with you at the expense of using you for something. They only want you for superficial reasons. There's no actual depth into the relationship. And this was a lesson that you may have had to learn, and both people are going to get what they deserve. So if you were snaked out by someone that you were connected to, whatever this success was that they got in a selfish manner, they're only going to get away with this for a moment of time. And whatever repercussions they get as a result of this sneaky behavior. So let's say this is a husband. This husband cheats, and it costs him literally everything: his reputation, his work, his job, accolades, money, trust funds, because it may lead to a divorce. This divorce is going to cost child support, alimony. So one incident causes a complete ripple effect in someone's life, and they thought that they were going to get away with it, and they were getting away with it for a while until whatever this was brought to light. Look, Two of Swords, someone was stuck. They were stuck in the middle and they needed to make a decision about which path to go on. Well, whatever path they chose was not what they were supposed to choose. You may have been the person that was very loving, caring, nurturing, committed, a healer, mother type of figure to someone. If you were the person that was done wrong, you gave someone your unconditional love. You gave this person love and time and energy from a pure standpoint. So what people don't understand is that integrity is the best spiritual protection, because when someone does you wrong, especially when you come to them with no ill intentions, the karma is 10 times as bad. And now whoever this was, who put you in this Five of Pentacles energy of feeling left out in the cold, being taken for granted. If this was money that was stolen from you, this money getting stolen put you back somehow. Like it may have even cost you something that may have been important to you. You being in this energy is going to cause somebody else to have massive karma, because they came into the picture with the intention of taking from you and not giving anything back in return. And this betrayal, it's going right back to the person that caused it, because we have Ten of Swords and Justice. So if you were someone who was left behind for another lover, whoever left you, they're going to someone who's going to put the same Ten of Swords that they put in your back in theirs. And this is what you're going to do. You're going to maintain your energy. The Nine of Pentacles is someone who's single, minding their own business, independent. They can stand on their own 2 feet. They're only just missing the last pentacle with the Ten of Pentacles right here, which is possibly love, or a person that they can share that relationship with. And that may have been who you thought you were connected to, someone who may have fit some form of like puzzle piece in your life, but this was not the case. This was someone who was conniving, sneaky, underhanded, and this was the exact role that they were supposed to play in your life, because there was a form of you just being too open with people, maybe even being naive, putting your all into others at the expense of yourself and not seeing things for what they are. But moving forward, you're not going to make that same mistake again, because you don't want to find yourself in this predicament again because of how painful it was and how hard it was for you to get out of it. So now let's take a look and see, what else do you need to know? Because whoever you're connected to, whether they're a friend, lover, coworker, boss, whoever this was that did you wrong, they're paying for it now. Look, the High Priestess. There's some sort of divine order that's in store or in play because of what was done to you. The love of it was so unjustified. What else do Gemini placements need to know? Ace of Cups, King of Wands, King of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune, Four of Cups, Ace of Wands, and the Page of Wands. Okay, so you're going to get a brand new opportunity. This brand new opportunity is going to lead to you giving yourself more love, more appreciation, self-love, self-care, self-admiration. Some of you even pregnancies, new beginnings. You're about to attract someone who's going to be in King of Wands energy, and this is you as a King of Swords. Both of you are seated down. Both of you have your eyes on each other, and this is someone that I feel, because of how you've been treated in the past, or because of so many scenarios that you've been put into where you can't trust people, you're going to second guess what this King of Wands' intentions will be. You're going to be very skeptical of this person, and that's completely fine, because they should be able to prove that they're trustworthy. You should not be giving people trust just off the bat, willy-nilly. No, someone needs to prove that they should be trusted, or that they can honor your heart or your emotions. This is you needing to be more guarded, needing to be more discerning, needing to use your logic more than emotions, because there's people that you attract that know that you're emotional, and they use that as a way to weaponize you in some way. And we also have the shadow side. So this is the Devil in the traditional Rider-Waite tarot deck, and the Wheel of Fortune. Whoever was a toxic person in this scenario, they and their person, or whoever they teamed up on you are, they're getting haunted. They're getting haunted by your ancestors, your guides. They're getting haunted by certain entities. There are certain people that you can't treat a certain way, because it's like you're almost like summoning other beings to come and protect them or guide them in some way. I know this is true, because yeah, I've had this first and foremost. People that have done me wrong, they will literally call me as they're getting psychic attacked and trying to get me to explain what the hell's going on. And I'm just like, in my mind, I'm just like, oh yeah, you're getting attacked because you tried to attack me. And this is exactly what happens. This is karma. With the Wheel of the Year, you're having changes coming into your life, which is brand new beginnings, new opportunities. You guys having a zest for life. Once again, new projects that you want to invest in, a new person who will renew your trust in humanity or in people once again. This is somebody who's going to give you equal give and take. This is someone that will not have ill intentions. They're actually going to be very, very attractive. This will be a new lover who you're going to be skeptical about, because you're going to be like, this seems too good to be true. And it will be. However, this is someone that knows you are what they want. And if you give this situation a chance, it could bring you prosperity, abundance, maybe even a family or a child as a result. So let's see, Gemini placements. What do you guys need to know? Love. This is exactly what's coming in. True, genuine, unconditional love. It does not necessarily have to be in a romantic way. It could be from a new family member, a child being born, a friend that you end up attracting who you can trust, but there's love that's coming in. Stability coming in, especially if things have been a bit chaotic within the last 7 months. Fragmented. Some of you may have felt like you wouldn't be able to heal, or you wouldn't be able to be yourself again after certain traumas. But this is saying that despite the rigid environments and situations that you have been put in, you're being asked to still take a risk. So despite however much or however many times people or humanity has hurt you, please don't close your heart, because that's what makes you who you are. And with deceit and Neferet, you were connected to people that were just deceitful. They came in with very ill intentions. They came in with the intentions of cloaking themselves and their true identity so that they can not only siphon your energy, but still get the blessings and the benefits that come from dealing with a person like you. These are people that are very secretive. They may even indulge in some sort of occult behavior, in the negative way. This is like using magic to try to control others. People don't understand that magic doesn't have to be candles being lit. It can just be manipulation. By you manipulating how someone sees you and sees their perception of reality, they can make decisions of their life just based off of that. That's manipulation in all. We also have meditation. So it's time for you to kind of just find peace and tranquility, especially if you've been having a lot more anxiety than usual. It's a sign for you to calm your mind, or just find new coping mechanisms that are more beneficial to you. So instead of something happening to you, you getting sad and indulging in like self-harm, or putting yourself in situations where you end up feeling trapped, this is where people want you to be. They want you to be trapped in a corner, unable to see things for what they are. Find healthy coping mechanisms and know that there is a wish that's going to be granted. And this is a wish that you've had in terms of love, or in terms of like matters of the heart. And your wishes will be granted. You are somebody that's extremely beautiful. Whether that's physically, as a person, internally as well. This is double beauty. It's not just how you look on the outside. It's how you treat people and the kind of heart that you have. It's very beautiful. You don't come across people that are like you, especially in this world where most people are selfish. It's all me, me, me. Survival of the fittest, dog eat dog world type of energy. And you're different. And yes, this does put you in situations where you end up being hurt, but it teaches you more and gives you more growth and wisdom in the long haul. But you're being asked to take a risk. In the future, this whatever this is that you're being asked for, or that you're asking or wishing for, please take a risk, because your individuality is what's going to separate yourself from the rest. Stop trying to compare your path to other people. You cannot measure your success using someone else's ruler. So this is just a sign for you to stay in your own lane. And if you've already been in that energy, please maintain that, because we all have something different to bring to the table. So like, share, subscribe. Leave me a comment. Thank you guys so much for the support. I really appreciate it. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.